mic. Whoa, there I am. Okay, I got it now. Oh. Looking live at the John A. Bragoli Gymnasium at Gardiner Area High School. It is the final night of the 2024-2025 regular season for the Gardiner Area High School girls basketball team as they play host to the visiting Cony Rams in another chapter of one of the longest high school athletic rivalries in the United States. Cony and Gardiner going back well over 100 years. Good evening, everyone. We welcome you inside the broadcast booth here at Gardiner Area High School, joined alongside tonight by Dick Layton. I'm Ethan Snow. It is senior night tonight for the Gardiner Area High School Tigers. And we are just about set and ready to go to send it down to the floor for tonight's senior night ceremonies. Gardiner has 6 seniors to honor tonight. This pregame show presented by Gardiner All Sports Boosters here on Mungzing Media. As now we will.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Gardiner Area High School for tonight's girls basketball and cheerleading senior night. Tonight we're going to take a few moments to recognize our 6 senior girls basketball players and our 6 senior cheerleaders. But before we get to our seniors, I would like to take a moment to recognize the seniors from Cony High School. Number 3, Olivia Olson. Number 12, Abby Clark. Number 13, Abby Morrill. And number 21, Morgan Fichtorn. And now for the Gardiner seniors. First, I will recognize the cheerleaders. So when I call the name, family members, please come on out. Stand underneath the basket. Nate Mitchell will be taking pictures with the backdrop of the mats. So the first senior I'd like to recognize is Ninka Shepers. Ninka is a first-year member of the cheering program here at Gardiner. Ninka would like to thank her host parents and her host sister and her parents and sister for always supporting her and taking care of her, even though they are on the other side of the world. And she would also like to thank her coaches for letting her be a cheerleader during her exchange year. Ninka's favorite memory is the Gardiner Tiger, where all the basketball games and being excited when we win and all the fun practices, but also watching the competition cheerleaders perform and cheering for them. But her favorite memory of all was flying during the last basketball team practice. Ninka has plans to return to the Netherlands next year and study international business and hopefully return to the United States soon. Ninka is joined tonight by her host family. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Maria Kostriska. Maria is a first-year member of the cheering program here at Gardiner. Maria would like to thank her host family and coaches, Sydney and Bella, for all of their support and help. Maria's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was the experience of the first game, team nights, and practices, as well as being part of the team in general. Maria has plans to go to college after high school to study psychology. Maria is joined tonight by her host mom, Andrea Creamer, host dad, Corey Creamer, and host brother, Gage Creamer. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Isabella Jensen. Isabella is a first-year member of the cheering program here at Gardiner. Isabella would like to thank her mom and dad and also her cheer coaches, Sydney and Bella, and also her friends. Isabella's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was learning how to make a number with the palms. Isabella has plans to go to college after high school to study criminal justice. Isabella is joined tonight by her mom and dad. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Maddie Nass. Maddie is a 3-year member of the cheering program here at Gardiner. Maddie would like to thank her friends and family for always supporting her. She'd also like to thank her coaches for always being there and pushing her to be the best version of herself. Maddie's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was getting second place at the KVACs this year and scoring one of the highest scores Gardiner Cheer has ever had, and being part of the new success of Gardiner Cheering. Maddie has plans to attend Commerce College after high school to study business management. Maddie is joined tonight by her mom, Laura Nass, stepdad, Mike Kimball, stepfather, Stephen Nass, brother, Alex Nass, and grandparents, Linda and Stan Eaton, and Marty and Margaret Nass. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Tavia Bollier. Tavia is a 4-year member of the cheering program here at Gardiner. Tavia would like to thank her mom, Erica, and coaches Sydney and Bella. Tavia's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was placing second at the KVACs this year. Tavia has plans to attend USM after high school. Tavia is joined tonight by her mom, Erica, stepdad, Rob, sister, Mai, and teacher, Katie Bischoff. Thought I brought my water over here. And the last senior cheerleader I would like to recognize is Ari Marcos. Ari is a 2-year member of the cheering program here at Gardiner. Ari would like to thank her parents for always supporting her, and also Coach Sid and Coach Bella for convincing her to join the team 2 years ago and pushing her to be the best she can be. Ari's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was placing second at the KVACs this year. Ari has plans to attend a 4-year college after high school and continue her cheerleading career. Ari is joined tonight by her mom, Saley, dad, Chris, and friends Lydia, Kate, Maya, Ada, and Addie. And now for our basketball seniors. The first senior I would like to recognize is Ada McCormick. Ada is a 4-year member of the girls basketball program here at Gardiner. Ada would like to thank her parents for their endless support and all of her teammates, especially the senior class, and to all of her past coaches she has had along the way. Ada's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was going to Gold Rush with the team and sneaking out of her room with Addie to go chat with Brinley and Taryn until 3 a.m., then getting up early for a game the next morning. Ada has plans to attend a 4-year college after high school, but is undecided on where she wants to go. Ada is joined tonight by her mom, Janet, dad, Neil, and teacher, Christy McNaughton. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Addie Serber. Addie is a 4-year member of the girls basketball program here at Gardiner. Addie would like to thank her family, friends, coaches, and teammates for always supporting her. She would also like to thank Luke and Karen Takatsu for sparking her love for basketball. Lastly, she would like to thank this sport for creating bonds and memories that will last a lifetime. Addie's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was going to Gold Rush and bonding with her teammates. Addie has plans to attend a 4-year college after high school to study environmental science. Addie is joined tonight by her mom, Kim, sister Lila, grandmother Becky, and teacher Katie Bischoff. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Lily Staples. Lily is a 4-year member of the girls basketball program here at Gardiner. Lily would like to thank her parents for the endless support throughout her years of playing basketball and the group of seniors for making so many memories. Lily would also like to thank her coaches for helping her become the player she is now. Lily's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was helping out during the week of youth camp. Lily has plans to attend college after high school and study nursing. Lily is joined tonight by her mother Jane, dad Josh, brother Matthew, and teacher Katie Bischoff. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Lydia Giro. Lydia is a 4-year member of the girls basketball program here at Gardiner. Lydia would like to thank everyone who has helped her along the way, especially her parents for allowing her the endless memories and never letting her give up. She would also like to thank her grandmother Brenda for never missing a game. And lastly, she'd like to thank her friends who have always encouraged her to be the best version of herself. Lydia's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was going to Gold Rush and winning it all her sophomore year. Lydia has plans to attend a 4-year college after high school to study nursing. Lydia is joined tonight by her dad Corey, mom Heidi, brothers Wyatt and Lucas's girlfriend Kate, grandmothers Brenda and Joyce, and teacher Katie Bischoff. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Emily Brown. Emily is a 4-year member of the girls basketball program here at Gardiner. Emily would like to thank all of her past coaches, her mom, sister, Graham, and grandfather for being her biggest supporters, and she would also like to send a special thank you to her papa, David Greenleaf, for starting this passion and love for basketball that has been forever rooted into her family. Emily's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was going to Florida her freshman year and playing basketball with the varsity team. Emily has plans to attend UMA after high school and major in business and minor in cybersecurity and play basketball. Emily is joined tonight by her mom, sister, brother, Graham, grandfather, and staff member, Diane Lane. And the last senior I'd like to recognize is Taryn Nichols. Taryn is a 4-year member of the girls basketball program here at Gardiner. Taryn would like to thank her mom, dad, and brother for supporting her throughout her basketball career. She would also like to thank all of the coaches she's had and all of her teammates she's had over the years. Taryn's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was attending Gold Rush and spending time with her teammates. Taryn has plans to attend a 4-year college after high school and major in biology. Taryn is joined tonight by her mom, dad, brother, Nana, and teacher, Mrs. Rowe. Congratulations to all of our seniors. Thank you for all of your hard work and dedication in making Gardiner girls basketball and our cheering program a success, and good luck to all of you in your future endeavors. Okay.
So a special night tonight for the Gardiner girls basketball team. Senior night, 6 seniors honored. Pre-game here tonight. Once again, alongside Dick Layton, I'm Ethan Snow. This is the Gardiner All Sports Boosters pre-game show here on Munzing Media on this Friday night in Gardiner. The final game of the regular season for both of these squads, as Cony sitting high in the number 2 seed. Currently sits 14-3 overall, 11-2 in Class A North. This is the second meeting between these two teams this season, with Cony taking the first matchup on January 23rd, 79-50 up in Augusta at Cony High School. Gardiner, however, on the other end of things, currently sitting at 9-8, looking to finish 2 games above 500 if they can pull off the upset win here tonight. They've won their last 3 games, a victory home against Brewer, on the road up at Newport at Nokomis, and most recently, earlier this week, a 61-21 win over Mount Blue, and looking to cap it off with 4 straight wins as they look to enter the tournament as enter the Class A North tournament as the number 5 seed. They'll be headed to the Augusta Civic Center in about a week in the Class A North quarterfinals. As for Cony, coming off a 1-point loss to the current top seed unbeaten Lawrence Bulldogs, who nipped them by a point, did Lawrence, but that followed up a 70-36 loss to him just a few nights prior to that, last week on the 28th at Lawrence up in Fairfield. So a good rebound for Cony as they got a 1-point win. And they're looking, the defending Class A North champions, looking to go into the tournament with a win as they'll face the 7th seed in that Class A North quarterfinals. Gardiner, as I mentioned, the current 5 seed, coached by Brittany Jarrow, trying to win their 4th straight. Live from the John A. Bergroli Gymnasium here at Gardiner Area High School. We'll step aside, take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups, and then shortly after we'll have tip-off. You're watching Gardiner girls basketball on Munzing Media.
When you need top quality aggregate, you need McGee Construction. From gravel, sand, and crushed stone to specialty materials, McGee Construction has supplied Maine's contractors and homeowners for over 35 years. No project is too big or too small. Whether you're building a driveway, a home, a highway, we've got the materials you need delivered on time every time. For reliable service, expert advice, and high-quality aggregate, trust McGee Construction. Built on trust, driven by quality.
At a family's time of loss, making arrangements with those you know and trust can lessen the burden, so you may better focus on preparations and services. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care's network of long-established, family-managed firms is here for families like yours, providing experienced and compassionate service throughout Central Maine. They are Lowry Brothers and Wheeler Funeral Homes in Fairfield and Oakland, Knowlton and Hewins and Roberts Funeral Homes, serving Augusta and Winthrop, and Staples Funeral Home for families in Gardiner, Maine. Each staff is experienced at accommodating the unique needs of the families we serve, as well as pre-arranging services for individuals. All of the Family First locations stay true to our traditions and commitment to the communities we've served for decades. Together, we join with you to celebrate lives well lived. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care, where your family is our family.
Having free college, it's awesome.
I'm not going to have this weight of debt hanging over my shoulder.
It's so nice to be able to not have to worry about that burden. So yeah, set you up for success.
Back live from the John A. Bergroli Gymnasium at Gardiner High School. Getting set and ready to go for Cony and Gardiner girls basketball here on Munzing Media. Good evening, joined alongside tonight by Dick Layton. I'm Ethan Snow. And the regular season finale for both of these teams, the game's supposed to be played last night, but of course the snowstorm hitting in the majority of the state forced a postponement of a lot of games to tonight. There will be a couple played tomorrow as the MPA extends with the courtesy for the snow. As for this time, we will send it down to the floor to meet tonight's starting lineups.
Between the visiting Rams of Cony High School and your Gardiner Tigers. As always, we ask that everyone please display good sportsmanship at all times during tonight's contest. Anyone who is outwardly heckling officials, complaining about officials' calls, yelling at opposing teams, players, fans, or well-dressed announcers will be asked to leave immediately. Please let the players play, the coaches coach, and the officials officiate. Now, before we begin, I'd like to take a moment for all of us to thank our officials. Across the state of Maine, there is a shortage of officials in every sport. We are very grateful for the officials we have this evening. Without them, there would be no game for our kids. If you are interested in becoming an official, please speak to your school's AD for more info. Thank you. And now, the starters for the visiting Cony Rams. Number 10, Kaya Dewan. Number 12, Abby Clark. Number 13, Abby Morrill. Number 14, Gabby Vachon. And number 21, Morgan Fickthorn. Cony is coached by John Dennett and assisted by Alyssa Dennett and Nadia Monroe. And now, folks, it's senior night. Let's put your hands together for your Gardiner Tigers! Number 24, Addie Serber. Number 22, Emily Brown. Number 20, Lydia Giro. Number 12, Ada McCormick. And number 11, Taryn Nichols. Gardiner is coached by Brittany Giro and assisted by Kristen Prey and JC Stevens and managed by Carson Hembry and Lindsay McGee. The officials for tonight's game are Mr. Andrew Gordon, Mr. Quinn Stebbins, and Mr. Michael Staling. At this time, would you all please stand and remove your hats for the singing of the national anthem, performed by Gardiner Area High School senior cheerleader, Maddie Noss.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air,
And a beautiful rendition of the Star Spangled Banner by the senior cheerleader for Gardiner, Maddie Noss. Once again, Ethan Snow, Dick Layton alongside as we get ready to cap off the regular season in Class A North between Cony and Gardiner. The Rams of Cony and their road visiting Reds with the white numbering and lettering across the back and the chest in the white trim. Gardiner in their home whites with the orange accents, orange numbers, orange letters across the back and the chest with the black outline around those numbers and letters. Gardiner will be moving from right to left on your screen. Cony moving from left to right. In for the tip, Abby Morrill, the senior for Cony, and Taryn Nichols, the senior for Gardiner. And all senior starting five for the Tigers for senior night: Nichols, McCormick, Jarrow, Brown, and Serber, as the tip is won by Cony. Quickly they work it down underneath for Gabby Vachon, the freshman, and gets Cony on the board first. 2-0 opening seconds here. Quickly down the other end, and answering is Emily Brown in the lane. Back the other way, here comes the Rams. Doohan. Into the corner goes Morrill. Morrill going high post, works for Fitzthorne, and turned over, stolen away by McCormick. And here comes Gardiner looking for their first lead of the night. Driving to the lane and getting fouled on their way up is Emily Brown, and she'll head to the line to earn him from the courtesy stripe. Gabby Vachon going to pick up her first foul of the night. Vachon, Fitzthorne, Morrill, Clark, and Doohan, the starting five for Cony, as first free throw from Brown doesn't go. And into the game for Gardiner, that's Lily Staples, another senior. 6 seniors, can't start them all, unfortunately. Second free throw is up, and it's pure out of the hands of Brown. And here comes Cony once again. Trailing for the first time tonight, still early on. Fitzthorne working away into the high post. Kick out onto the wing and putting one up, and she traveled. Abby Clark shuffles the feet before getting a shot up, and Gardiner has the basketball back, looking to avenge a loss from January 23rd, 79-50. Cony the victors in that matchup up in Augusta. Good pass and cut, but stolen away. Good idea from Brown out in front. Working for Doohan, drives to the lane, gets fouled on her way up. And she will head to the line for 2. Kaya Doohan coming off 11 points and 3 threes in the loss to Lawrence a few nights ago on Tuesday night. 7 rebounds in that loss. She sinks the first. Kaya Doohan, a freshman. Cony started 2 freshmen tonight. Can't convert on the second, 1 of 2 at the line. Ball out of bounds, and it'll be Gardiner basketball. Cony coming out in the full court press. Inbound comes to Staples and put it into the hands of McCormick. Brown with it across the timing stripe, trying to hit Jarrow in the corner. Just a little bit too strong of a pass, and Cony will get the basketball back. Abby Morrill, the senior, tried to work one in the corner, stolen away. Out in front for Brown, trying to track it, the basketball, and she stepped on the baseline. Just a little bit too strong through the hands of Emily Brown. 90 seconds gone, first quarter. Doohan working around to the wing for Vachon, into the hands of Fitzthorne. She puts one up, can't get it to fall, gets her own rebound. Fade away from the block is short, and Gardiner comes away with a rebound, but quickly stolen away by Doohan. Dumps it off for Fitzthorne, and again can't convert, but gets her own rebound. Bodies hit the floor, the basketball is loose, and we have a foul called against the Tigers. And it'll stay Cony basketball on the baseline. Brown's going to pick up the foul. That'll be her first. Vic Thorne in the high post. Dumps it off for Morrill. She puts one up. No. Rebound for Clark. And that doesn't go. And here comes Gardiner. Jarrow tries to keep the basketball in bounds after she lost the handle. And out of bounds it goes again. Cony working fast down the floor. Abby Morrill gets some instruction from Coach John Dennett. And now she brings it across the timing stripe. On the wing for Vashon. Kicked out a deep three and a buried three by Vic Thorne. Coming off a 17-point performance against Lawrence where she converted 3 from beyond the arch. And she hits one here to give Cony their largest lead of the night, 6-3. Under 5.5 to go, opening quarter. Jarrow drives and gets fouled. And it'll be Gardiner basketball on the baseline. Kaya Doohan going to pick up her first. Second team foul of the quarter against Cony. High arching inbound goes to Staples. Pardon me, Emily Brown. Brown going to step back, try a 3, left it short. And Morrow tracks down the board. Morrow across the timing strike, guarded closely by Jarrow. Morrow drives, puts one up mid-range, left it short. Jarrow with the loose ball. Here comes Gardiner trying to work again. Brown can handle the pass. Morrow picks it off. Morrow going to drive, and it's going to be a foul against Gardiner. Check out the replay here. See Morrow trying to work down the near side, and close contact right there. McCormick's going to pick up the foul. Tried to work it to Vic Thorne. Ball got knocked out of bounds and it'll stay with Cony. They go to the high post. Vic Thorne, she tried to thread a pass through and it's stolen away by Brown. Brown has an open look. Rattles around and doesn't fall. Offensive rebound for Gardiner. Trying to drive to the lane with Staples and she lost the handle on the basketball. Morrill. High post again for Clark. Back to a Cutting Morrill. She'll put it up. Can't get the shot to go. But she will go to the free throw line. Try to earn him from the stripe. Ada McCormick going to pick up her second. Just like that, that's 4 team fouls against Gardiner, and Cony will be shooting free throws the rest of the quarter. Morrill converts on the first, had a team high 26 points, 4 threes in the loss to Lawrence on Tuesday. Second shot, Morrill, she's 2 for 2. Molly Takatsu treks into the game for Gardiner. She had the inbound. Jarrow for Brown. Guarded closely by Morrill. Tried to hit a cutting Takatsu, and it's stolen away, but stolen right back away by Jarrow. She takes it to the lane and lays it in for 2. Much needed bucket for Gardiner, who came up empty on their last several possessions. Vashon off to Doohan. She'll put it up, and Doohan answers. Matching buckets down the other lane, and the ball stolen away again by Doohan. Doohan. Morrill took a look at the bucket. That dumps it off for Doohan again. Top of the key for Vashon. She'll drive, ball loose on the floor, and we'll have a tie-up. (10-5) Cony, 3:26 to go in the opening quarter. Takatsu. Tries to get it to a cutting Giro. That one's put up and a bucket from Giro. And it's a 10-7 ball game here in the opening quarter. Morrill drives, dumps it off for Clark, and the ball stolen away by Gardiner. Giro for Staples. Good dump off to Giro, and she gets fouled. And Lydia Giro gonna head to the free throw line. That was the last bucket from Giro on before that last turnover. Good turnaround floater. Now Giro can head to the line to try to get 2. Giro pure on the first. Substitutes into the game for both sides. Rylan Miller gonna check in for Cony. Michaela Cleary into the game that's Zoe Sullivan Brennan into the game for Gardiner. Along with Michaela Cleary. 2 for 2 at the line for Giro. 6 points for Giro. Now another fight for the loose basketball on the ground, and it'll be a tie-up. Possession arrow will keep it with Cony. .242 to go, first quarter. Dumped up top for Morrow. Trying to look one inside for Fickthorn, and another turnover, and it will be Gardiner basketball. Katsu running the point across the timing stripe. Uses the screen. Dumped underneath for Staples. She can't get the bunny to fall. Fight for the loose ball on the ground. Picked up by Staples, and she gets fouled. Morgan Fickthorn going to pick up the foul here. That's team third against Cony in the quarter.
Personal foul on number 21, Morgan Fickthorn. First personal foul, 14 foul.
Lydia Giro will inbound for Gardiner. Up top to Katsu. On the wing for Brennan. Swings around to the corner. Staples back up top, Cleary. Katsu. He's gonna drive through traffic and lays it in for 2. Beautiful move from Molly Takatsu. And Gardiner back in front, 11-10. Here's Morrill to try to answer. She comes up empty. Gardiner trying to extend this lead. Takatsu again gonna drive, has the ball knocked loose, gains it right back. Tries to get to Brennan on the wing. Ball is loose and last touched by Fickthorn, and it will remain with Gardiner. Here's that last move here from Fickthorn, from Takatsu, right through 2 defenders and lays it in. Takatsu inbounds, finds Brennan, try to get to the high post for Veda Catchings, and we have a foul called against Cony, and that'll mean free throws for Gardiner. Morrow going to pick up the foul. And Aveda Catchings at the line, the junior. Can't hit the first, a little too strong. 96 seconds to go in the quarter. Gardiner ahead by a point. Catchings converts on the second free throw, and it's a 2-point lead for the home team. Here's Morrill trying to drive, and we're going to have a foul called. And that'll put Gardiner over the limit, and Morrill will head to the line for 2. That's going to be the second foul on Emily Brown. Morrill sinks the first free throw. Both teams now in the bonus for the final minute, 29 of the quarter. Second shot, Morrill. She's 2 for 2 from the trip. And we're tied at 12. Takatsu gonna step back and try the 3, too strong. long rebound found by Miller, out from Morrill. She's going to take it coast to coast. Takatsu is there for the rejection. They tried the fast break right here. They get it out to Morrill. Looks like she's going to have this one. And a great track down by Takatsu. Oh, what a beautiful block. Back in transition. Fickthorn got the inbounds. And we're going to have a foul called against Gardiner. It's going to go against Michaela clearly, and Fickthorn's going to head to the line for two. Fickthorn's first free throw is pure. And Cony back in front by a free throw. Fickthorn 2 for 2 from the stripe. And it's 14-12. Comes Gardiner again. Takatsu across the timing stripe. To Brennan. They go high post for Cleary. Cleary tried to put it on the ground. Gonna dish it out for Brown, and Emily Brown from downtown. And Gardiner right back out in front. Under a minute to go on the other end. Vashon an off-balance shot. Now Gardiner looking to push in transition. Takatsu drives into the lane. Too strong of a shot. Gets her own rebound. Draws it back out. Brennan has a wide open three. That was left short. Another offensive rebound for Catchings. And she gets fouled and she's headed to the line. Look at this effort right here. You saw Cleary got down to a knee, found a wide open Brennan on the wing, and she drains the three ball. And Catchings back at the free throw line with 30.5 to go in the quarter. She sinks the first. 2-point lead for the Tigers. We have been back and forth in quarter number one. Catchings sinks the second, but we're going to have a lane violation against Gardiner. So that negates the free throw and the 3-point lead. Gardiner going to drop back into a half-court zone. Fickthorn back up top for Morrill. She'll drive, pulls up from the mid-range, swish. And we're even again at 16 all. Under 12 seconds to play. Takatsu. High post Catchings, right back to Takatsu. She's got a wide open lane and she takes it. Gardiner back by 2 with a second left. Morrill at the horn is well short. And Gardiner gonna take a 2-point lead into the second quarter. Great give and go by Takatsu. Wide open, the Red Gates, the Red Sea parts. And she lays it in for 2. 1 quarter down, 3 to play. Gardiner up by 2. We're back on the other side of the break on Munzing Media.
Elliott Office Products is a family-owned business that has been around since 1985. Grampy Charlie started the business as a service technician, and it has evolved into a full-servicing printing company. From simple copies to full logo design, we offer it all under one roof. Located in Farmingdale, Maine, we are at the heart of many different communities. We love assisting new and existing customers with any of their printing needs. Stop by, call, email, or send us a message on Facebook. We would love to help.
Having free college, it's awesome.
I'm not going to have this weight of debt hanging over my shoulder.
It's so nice to be able to not have to worry about that burden. So yeah, set you up for success.
Back live from the John A. Bergoli Gymnasium at Gardiner High School. 1 quarter down, 3 left to play in the regular season finale. Take a look at this last scoring play from Gardiner to put them ahead at the end of the first. Takatsu give and go to Catchings, right back to her. The Red Sea parts for her, and she lays it in for an easy 2. Takatsu, what a great first quarter. For her, had a great block on the defensive end, the freshman. Up to 4 points per my color commentator and statistician Dick Layton. I'm Ethan Snow. Wish you a happy Friday evening. Thanks for being with us on Munzing Media. Gardiner looking for the lead, in and out 3. out of the hands of Lydia Giro. Here comes Cony looking to take the lead right back. Morrill out to the wing, driving. Here's a shot block from Catchings as she blocked Doohan. Here comes Gardiner again in transition. Brindley Chasen. We have a foul called against Cony. Each team got to the bonus in the first quarter. That's going to be foul number 2 on Kaya Doohan.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And a sub's going to head to the bench for her. That's Chloe Price. Checks in for Doohan. Morrill and Vachon each have and Fickthorne each have a foul for Cony as well. So one wrong move away. Here's Takatsu for 3, short. And Morrill has the rebound. Morrill, we have a whistle, and we're going to have a flopping warning assessed to Gardiner. That was Brindley Chasen who's going to draw the flop warning. Took the final night of the regular season, but that's the first time that I personally have seen a flop warning. Producer Chris Wheeler says this is the third one in 2 games here at Gardiner. Fickthorne up top for the freshman Price, now given back to Vachon. Price again on the wing. Vachon, they go to the post where Clark is going to get blocked, and here comes Gardiner again, still with a 2-point lead. Giro going to have the ball stripped away on her way to the basket. Morrill in the lane, puts it up, swish. Coast to coast for Abby Morrill, and we're tied again at 18. Into the corner they go. Cleary, Giro, Catchings. Out for Chasen. She's going to get stripped driving to the lane. Fickthorne with the steal. Across the timing stripe goes Vachon. She's stripped by Giro. Giro 1-on-1. Lost the handle of the basketball up top. Chasen back to Takatsu. Driving baseline is Giro. Couldn't get the shot to fall off the glass, and Fickthorne has the rebound. Morrill hands it off to Vachon. Back to Morrill. She's got an open look 3, and she drains it. And Cony back on top, and a timeout called by Gardiner, as it's been all Cony to start this second quarter. We take a look at it right here. Morrill had all day to load up for this 3, and she buries it. And it is a 5-0 run to start the quarter for Cony, and that's 10 points early on for Abby Morrill. (21-18) after the 30-second timeout called by Gardiner. They led by 2 going into the second quarter, but it's been all Cony to start. 21-18 out of the timeout. It'll be Gardiner basketball. They'll have to go the length of the floor. Inbound goes to Lydia Giro. Katsu, high post Catchings, back to Takatsu. In the corner for Brennan. Katsu gonna try another 3, left it short. Giro has the rebound, but lost the handle inside of bounds and going the other way. 5:49 to go, second quarter. Cony ahead by 3, 21-18. Morrill looking for more. That shot might have been tipped. They're gonna say it wasn't, and it's gonna be Gardiner basketball. 5:41 to go, and here comes Gardiner again, still looking for their first points of quarter number 2. Giro, near side wing to Katsu, cross court for Brennan. And off to Giro again. Tried to bounce pass to Katsu, was stolen away Vachon. Out in front from Morrill, driving, and a great tip by Giro to knock it out of the hands of Morrill. Take another look at this one. Vachon out ahead. Looks like Morrill's got a wide open look, and great hands by Lydia Giro. Sets up an inbounds play. Fickthorne, pardon me, that's Clark. High off the glass, no. Morrill offensive rebound, no. Third chance opportunity for Cony. It's Fickthorn, and she can't get the shot to fall either. Here comes Gardiner again. 3 minutes gone, second quarter. Giro in the corner for Nichols. Catchings. Takatsu again for three, too strong. Morrow with the rebound out in front for Vachon. Vachon to the lane. Can't get the bunny to go. Too strong off the glass. Back and forth we go in this second quarter, almost halfway gone. Gardiner still looking for their first points. Giro gonna try for it, and she's got it. Buries the three from the wing, and we're tied again at 21 all. Morrow, kick out. Price in the corner looking to answer, and she can't. Fight for the rebound, won by Takatsu. Giro tried to get it across for Nichols, but is stolen away by Vachon. Bounce pass, Morrow in the lane, and she gets it to fall. Halfway gone, second quarter. In this Class A North rivalry matchup, they go underneath the Catchings. Her shot blocked by Clark. Trying to outlet pass out to Vachon again. Too strong of a pass, but she does track it down. And Cony has to reset their offense. Morrow, open three. Too strong. Fight for the rebound is loose. And Nichols gathers it up. Giro thought about a three. Instead, it'll be taken by Nichols and left it short. Vachon, Clark. Fickthorn tries three, and that ball might have been tipped. Takatsu with a rebound. Giro again. Back up top, Takatsu, near side, Brennan. Swings around, Giro on the wing, and she shuffles the feet before putting it on the floor. And a turnover, Gardiner. Substitutes into the game for the Tigers. Jalen Carver into the contest. Lily Staples checking back in as well. Price. Vachon. Off balance shot, yes. Gets a couple of lucky bounces to go her way. And quickly, it's a 4-0 run for the Rams. Emily Brown in the corner. Nichols, Brown gonna try the three, nothing but air. And it's going back the other way in favor of Cony. 25-21, 2:35 to go. Morrow across the timing stripe. Hands it off, Vachon. She'll try a deep three, left it short. Takatsu with the rebound. She'll pull the three in transition, but she'll get it this time. Big three from Takatsu. That's her second of the night, and the timeout called by Coach John Dennett. Takatsu, Cony looking to set up their defense. She sees an open three right here, and she buries it. The freshman Takatsu having a good first half. Gardiner hanging around. Cony right now, who won the first matchup 79-50, a 29-point win in the first matchup just a couple of weeks ago. Right now, Gardiner hanging around in the first half. Dick Layton, you want to give us run down some quick stats for us during this break?
Yeah, Takatsu was 7, Lydia Giro with 9, and 6 for Emily Brown. The other side, we got Morrow with 11, and Gabby Vachon with 5. Oop.
We have a stoppage, an official timeout. There might be some blood on the floor over near the Gardiner bench. Blood or possibly some water down. During that timeout, they are going to say it's blood, so we do have a timeout on the floor. We're going to take it as well with 2:13 to go in the second quarter. You're watching Gardiner Girls Basketball on Munzing Media.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
Pioneering live streaming efforts, the Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
Back live from John A. Bergoli Gymnasium at Gardiner High School. Out of the blood timeout, going to be Cony basketball on the near sideline. 25-24 with 2:12 to go. In quarter number 2, Ethan Snow, Dick Layton alongside. Chris Wheeler on production, along with our entire behind-the-scenes crew here tonight. Empty possession for Cony. And here comes Gardiner again, hanging around in this first half. Mid-range shot, Brown, not enough on that one. And it will be Cony basketball, minute 56 to go. Both teams were in the bonus at this point in the first quarter. Only one team foul combined in this second quarter as Morrow looked to drive. She gets fouled on her way up, and she'll head to the line for 2.
Personal foul on number 22, Emily Brown. Third personal foul.
That's going to be the third foul on Emily Brown.
Abby Morrow, shooting 2.
Morrill in and out on the first. The Giro checking back into the game for Gardiner as Brown heads to the bench with her third. Morrill trying to put her team ahead, back by 2. Goes 0 for 2 on this trip of the line, and Takatsu has the rebound. Takatsu with a big first half so far for Gardiner. Here's Giro for 3, left it short. Fight for the rebound. Vic Thorne's got it. She's looking to move in transition. Off balance shot, way too strong. Carver has the board. Molly Takatsu across the timing stripe. Giro, high post for Carver. To a cutting Giro, she's looking to drive off balance, and the ball stripped by Abby Clark. Giro trying to get it right back, however, and she's going to get called on the foul at midcourt. It's going to be her first with the senior, Lydia Giro.
First personal foul, second team foul.
25-24, minute 7 to go. Vic Thorne, Giro gets her hand in the passing lane, goes out in front for Nichols. Didn't have the angle as Gardiner was looking to move in transition. Here's Price, and she gets fouled. And 3 quick fouls here against Gardiner. So we've entered the final minute of the second quarter.
Personal foul number 33, Jalen Carver.
Jalen Carver going to pick up the foul. Third. The Gardiner All Sports Boosters Club halftime show coming up next at the end of this quarter. Nick Layton's got the stats for you. As Vic Thorne's going to try 3, left it short. And Takatsu has the rebound. She'll pull up from the foul stripe, swish. And Gardiner back in front by a point as we're under 30 seconds to play in the half. Vachon. Morrill back to Vachon on the wing. Dumps it off for Price. 10 seconds to go. Low pass gathered up by Vachon. Goes to the high post. Vic Thorne's going to put it up. Gets the bounce. Under a second to go. Katsu launched. It came up way short. But a back and forth first half is going to result in a Cony 1-point lead at the halftime break, 27-26. The Gardiner All Sports Boosters Club halftime show is on the other side of the break on Mungsing Media.
At Randolph Hardware, our game plan is simple. We offer way more than just hardware. We have a huge selection of paint, plumbing, electrical, and gardening supplies to help you complete simple projects to major home renovations. We also offer a rental center, factory authorized power equipment repair, and the best tool selection around. So stop in today and let the Randolph Hardware team help make your project a winner.
When was the last time you reviewed your annuity? If it's been a while, you could be missing out on new opportunities designed to help you get more from your investment. Today's annuities offer better growth potential, increased flexibility, and extra features that can be tailored to your needs. Upgrading your annuity can connect you with those modern options and ensure your money is working as hard as you are. Don't let your financial future lag behind. Call us today to see how we can help keep your annuity investment working for you.
Looking for an AAU basketball opportunity? Gold Ball Basketball is one of Central Maine's largest and longest running AAU programs. Gold Ball recognizes the need for fundamentals in competition, and we strive to offer both by providing experienced, successful coaches. Many have achieved all-conference status and state recognition, including 1,000-point scorers and McDonald's All-Stars. If you're interested in more information about Gold Ball Basketball, find us on Facebook.
At Fowler's Roofing, our staff and crews are very reliable and professional. We've been servicing New England for over a decade. When we approach a job from the free estimate to the finished product, the #1 goal is establishing trust with the homeowner and to provide them with 100% satisfaction. We specialize with shingle roofing, framing, siding, earthwork, metal roofing, metal buildings, and so much more. We are proud members of the Better Business Bureau, the Kennebec Valley Chamber of Commerce, and the Mid-Maine Chamber of Commerce. We are fully certified, thoroughly insured, and we offer a 24-hour emergency service serving the state of Maine, as well as a 5-year warranty on labor. As a business in the Kennebec County area, we are very proud to be a continuing sponsor for local schools and sports teams, building a better community with Fowler's.
Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home. Started by the Corliss family in Pittston in 2019, Corliss Gravel Pit offers some of Kennebec County's highest quality gravel products. Located just south of the old Cedar Grove Road, on the right off Route 27, we offer a variety of products for all of your needs. At Corliss Gravel Pit, our loader is always ready and on site. Local deliveries on larger quantities are always available. And we offer discounts on large quantities as needed. We also offer plowing and sanding services during those tough Maine winters.
Corliss Gravel Pit is family owned and operated since 2019, producing Kennebec County's highest quality gravel at a fair price.
Back here for the Dick Layton Halftime Report, presented by the Gardiner Tigers All Sports Boosters. Dix, what do we got?
Okay, great game here between two great rivals, Cony and Gardiner. Cony is ranked number 2 in the A North, 14-3. Gardiner is 5. They're 9-8. Cony won the first battle between these two. Cony, Gardiner took the lead the first quarter, 18-16. Cony got 11 the second quarter to Gardiner's 8, so they lead 27-26 at halftime. Show how we'll get there. We'll go to Cony first, led by Abby Morrow, a great first half for her with 13 points. Gabby Vasher, the freshman, at 4. Morgan Pichon with 7 points, and Kyla Doohan with 3 for their 27 points. Nobody in real foul trouble for Cony. Cony had 13 turnovers and 12 rebounds. On the other side of the ledger, great game out there for the freshman Molly Takatsu with a 3 twos for 9. Lydia Giro also with 9. Ada Catchings had a big 2. Emily Brown, a 3, a 2, and a 1 for 6. She does have 3 fouls. Other ones in foul trouble. Eddie McCormick has 2. Michaela Clary with 1. And Jalen Carver with 1. Gardiner had 13 rebounds, 10 turnovers for their 26 points. Great game at halftime between these two great rivals, 27-26, Cony at halftime.
Absolutely. Well, we wanted to let you know CB Matson's is a provider of quality, affordable housing since 1959. CB Matson's Incorporated manages family and senior residential housing throughout Maine. Our apartments are managed in accordance with federal guidelines and our USDA Rural Housing Services. Rent at many locations is based on percentage of income. We want to thank CB Matson's for coming in on as a sponsor this year for us. Also want to let you guys know about the Karen E. Perry Memorial Scholarship. It's going to be the first time this year. Karen graduated in 1976 from Gardiner Area High School and was an absolute great three-sport athlete. And she was also the member of the first basketball state championship team, which we honored last week. Actually, not last week, Monday. It's been a long week, especially with that snowstorm. But we also want to let you know you guys can donate. Send checks payable to the superintendent's office with the memo Karen E. Perry Memorial Scholarship. That will be given out here in June. Well, why don't we take another break? We'll be back for the second half right after this.
When you choose a financial institution to entrust your hard-earned money to, bigger is not necessarily better. Will you be noticed? Will you be heard? At Gardiner Federal Credit Union, our members aren't account numbers, they're our friends and neighbors. Each member has a vote, a voice. What matters to you matters to us. Lending decisions are based not solely on your credit score, but on who you truly are. We work diligently to end hunger. We volunteer in our local schools and throughout the community supporting neighborhood events. We are local people making local decisions, investing in our members and giving back to our communities. Gardiner Federal Credit Union, where your money has a voice.
I'm Greg Glynn, Athlete Brand Advisor and CEO of Pliable. Are you tired of sending out emails to coaches and never hearing back? One key is sending an athlete recruiting video with your email. Here's how you can learn how to get yours. Visit pliablemarketing.com, take a look at all the athlete recruiting video options, see a sample video, plus frequently asked questions. All you have to do is visit pliablemarketing.com. Let's beat your competition and create your athlete recruiting video today.
Carver's Driving Academy is the perfect place to learn the rules of the road. Prepare to hit the road with confidence with their 3-week intensive course. Students will not only learn the basics of driving, but we offer individual, high-intensity instruction. We offer in-person and online classes, and our 3-week classes are perfect for student athletes. At Carver's Driving Academy, we are driven to excellence. Check us out on Facebook or email us at carversdriving@gmail.com.
Back live from the John A. Bergoli Gymnasium at Gardiner High School, getting set ready to go for second half action on Amazing Media. Ethan Snow alongside Dick Layton, Chris Wheeler, Owen Munzing, our whole behind-the-scenes crew with us here tonight as Cony trying to pull away in the second half and get their 15th win of the season. Here's Morrow going to drive and gets fouled on her way up. She'll head to the free throw line in the first 7 seconds of quarter number 3. Bill Hasty on camera tonight as well. Morrow's first free throw falls through. And it's a 2-point lead for the Rams. Defending Class A North champions. Morrow hits the second. Lost to Brunswick in last year's state title game down in Portland. Trying to get back there this year, but one team at the moment stands in front of them, and that would be the Lawrence Bulldogs, who were state champions 2 years ago. So they have a jump ball tie up on the other end. Inbound goes to Takatsu. Katsu, high post, looking to turn, off balance shot, left it short. Vashon has the rebound. Here comes Cony in transition. Thorn drags the pivot foot, and it's a travel. And it'll head back the other way. 3-point lead for Cony. Gardiner has led a couple of times in the first half. Hanging around after a 29-point loss to Cony up in Augusta just a couple of weeks ago. Hitting a cutting Taryn Nichols underneath. Taken away by Cony. Morrill in transition. Tried to hit a cutting Dewan, and it's stolen away. Thorn steals it right back and lays it in for 2. And a quick 4-0 run to start the quarter for Cony. Nichols, Giro, deep 2, no. Fight for the rebounds, won by Cony. Trying to keep up this fast start here in the third quarter. Thorn has her pocket picked from behind by Lydia Giro. It'll stay with Cony. 6:39 to go in the third quarter. Underneath, Thorn gets fouled. And the senior Morgan Thorn going to head to the free throw line. Taryn Nichols picks up her second foul. And that's a quick 2 team fouls on Gardiner. Early in the third quarter, Thorn sinks the first free throw. Thorn, 17 points in the loss to Lawrence on Tuesday night. 2 for 2 with this trip to the stripe for Thorn. And a 33-26 lead for Cony. In the corner, Staples gonna drive. That ball was tipped, and it will stay with Gardiner. Inbound goes up top to Staples. Dumps it off for Brown. She'll try a deep 2 and drains it from the elbow. First points of the second half for Gardiner. It's 33-28. Morrow looked to answer on the other end. It came up short. Clark with the rebound. And we have a tie-up. Possession arrow will keep the basketball with Cony. How you doing? Inbounds to Thorn on the far side corner. Up top, Dewan. And she walks with the basketball as she looked to dish off a pass to Vashon. So Takatsu will inbound for Emily Brown. Brown, Giro, deep 3, and she banks it in. And it's Giro with the 3, and it's a 5-0 run for Gardiner, and a timeout called by John Dennett. Let's see that one again. See Brown, great dump off. Giro, a good 1.5 feet behind the line. The bank is open on a Friday night. And it's 33-31, just like that. Gardiner has cut it to 2. So quick 30-second timeout. And Giro is up to 12 points on the night, a big night for her. One of the 6 seniors honored pregame for the Gardiner Tigers. Out of the timeout, Vic Thorne on the wing, Morrill. She'll drive in traffic, puts it up, she's got it. Good answer on the other end for Cony. And Morrill's up to 17 in this game. Giro, pass and cut to the lane, can't get it to fall. Here comes Cony again in transition. Morrill puts it up, gets hit on her way up, and Abby Morrill headed back to the free throw line. Lily Staples going to pick up the foul.
Personal foul number 23, Lily Staples. Second personal foul.
Going to be her second, and the third team foul against Gardiner in the quarter. Morrill sinks the first. Another 2-for-2 trip for Abby Morrill. She's up to 19. Giro, cross-court pass to Nichols. Here's Takatsu from the foul line, and she gets fouled, and she'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Personal foul number 13, Abby Morrill.
Abby Morrill picks up her second foul. And the first against Cony in the quarter. And it's the freshman Takatsu at the line for a pair. Hits the first. And Takatsu's in the double figures with 10. Two-for-two trip for Takatsu. And it's 37-33. Morrill, doing. In the corner, Morrill again. Trying to feed Vic Thorne on the block. Fadeaway shot is short. And Takatsu has the rebound. Here comes Gardiner again in transition. Takatsu, that ball tips around. Nearly kept in bounds by Giro. And it'll go back to Cony. Aveda Ketching's going to check back in for Gardiner. It's a 4-point game. Approaching the halfway mark of quarter number 3. Here's Morrill going to drive. High shot, no good. And Takatsu with the rebound. Across the timing stripe, looking to push. Giro going to try another 3. Lands right into the arms of Nichols. They get it back up top. Takatsu back to Giro. High post catchings to a cutting. Giro has an open look and lays it in off the glass. Another beautiful give and go play. Giro up to 13. Vashon, Dewan. Into the corner for Vic Thorne. Vic Thorne spins, drives, puts it up, and she answers. 39-35, past the halfway mark of quarter number 3. Nichols. In trouble, does dump it off for Giro. Lost the handle of the basketball on the baseline, and it's going the other way. Take a look at this last bucket right here. They get it to Ketchings on the high post. Giro with a perfect cut back door against Morrill and laid it in for 2. Here comes Cony again, Dewan. Bounce pass, Clark. Out to Vashon. Takes it to the wing, thought about loading up. Instead, they give it to Vic Thorne underneath. She'll put it up. No. Clark with a rebound. She's blocked by Ketchings. Cony keeps possession. Vashon drives, and she answers. Good move from Vashon. 41-35. That ball is going to be thrown away and out of bounds. Kayla Clearly Cleary checks into the game for Gardiner. Thorn gonna drive against Catchings. No. Takatsu with the rebound. Katsu loses the handle. Morrill almost takes it away from her. Gives it to Cleary. Back to Takatsu. Catchings again. Ball is going to be tipped. Morrill gathers it up, and we have a foul called against Gardiner, and that's going to be team foul number 4 of quarter number 3. The second foul against Michaela Cleary. Cony ahead by 6, looking for more. Morrill trying to feed Thorn underneath. She's got it, and she lays it in. Morgan Thorn again. And Cony's up to their largest lead of the night. It's 8. Takatsu with a deep 3 off the back iron. Catching's offensive rebound, and she puts it in. Here comes Cony again. Dewan thought about loading up twice. She'll drive, goes underneath for Clark, and it's stolen away to Katsu. Trying to move the ball out in front. On the wing it goes. That ball out of bounds. Last touch by Brown. Look at this great offensive rebound and putback by Catchings. Made a defender miss. Put Thorn right on the ground. 43-37, 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. 6-point lead for Cony. Morrill, Dewan. Hands it back up to Morrill. She'll drive in the lane, it's short. Rebound to Cleary. Cleary pressured as she brings it across the timing stripe, puts it in the hands of Brown. Trying to get underneath the Catchings again, it's tipped. And taken away by Thorn. Thorn nearly has her pocket picked from behind. Dewan, Morrill drives, puts it up, counted in the foul for Abby Morrill. And she'll head to the line for the 3-point play. And has a chance to put Cony up by 9. It would be their largest lead of the night.
First personal foul, 15 foul.
Team foul number 5 against Gardiner. Catchings her first. Morrill completes the 3-point play, and it's a 9-point lead, 46-37. Morrill up to 22 points in this game. What a night for her. Here's Brown to the wing. Swings around to Cleary. Into the wing it goes to Katsu. Catchings up top again, and we're going to have a 3-second violation called on Aveda Catchings. With 58 seconds to go in the quarter. Jalen Carver going to check into the game for Gardiner. Here comes Cony again, trying to give themselves their first double-digit lead of the night. Under a minute to go in the third. Dewan hands it off to Thorn. She'll drive. Kicks to Vashon in the corner. Hands it back off to Thorn. Thorn drives in the lane. She gets fouled. And Thorn, looking to continue an impressive third quarter, heads to the line for 2.
Personal foul number 33, Jalen Carver. Second personal
Foul, second foul against Jalen Carver.
Morgan Thorn at the line.
And there's 2 at the line for Thorn. She sinks the first. Another 2-for-2 trip for Thorn, and it's an 11-point lead for Cony. 35 seconds to go in the third. Katsu to Cleary. Cleary trying to drive off balance and gets it to go off the glass. Morrill to Doohan, thought about loading up. Hands it off Vachon, and she traveled before getting the shot up. And now Gardiner with 12.3 to play. Chance to cut this lead even further in the final seconds. Inbound comes to Cleary, to Katsu. With 5 seconds, to Katsu. Gonna put up a three, in and out it goes. Second opportunity, no, and that's how the third quarter comes to an end. Cony, their largest lead to 11. It is now 9 as we're 3 quarters down and 1 left to play. After 3, it's Cony 48, Gardiner 39. We make the turn for home on the other side of the break on Munzing Media.
At our firm, we have the client and only the client in mind. Our mission is to get to know and understand your needs, wants, and long-term goals. We want to help you develop, implement, and monitor a strategy that's designed to address your individual situation. We understand the challenges families face today. From managing debt to saving for college to retirement, these personal finance challenges can be overwhelming. Our commitment is to utilize all of our resources to help you pursue your goals. We believe in thinking out of the box, and we are not afraid to challenge conventional wisdom in our approach to financial services and preserving wealth. All of our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, and your satisfaction.
Having free college, it's awesome.
I'm not going to have this weight of debt hanging over my shoulder.
It's so nice to be able to not have to worry about that burden. So yeah, set you up for success.
Fourth and final frame, about to get underway from the John A. Bergoli Gymnasium at Gardiner Area High School. Ethan Snow, Dick Layton alongside. Cony by 9 at the start of the fourth quarter. Then Giro tries to get one into the corner. Takatsu gonna launch a three. That one comes up short, and Fickthorn has the rebound. It was a 1-point lead for Cony at the halftime break, and we're gonna have a whistle and a player control foul called against Morgan Fickthorn. Coach John Dennett not happy. And a much needed turnover for Gardiner. Pardon me, they're gonna call that against Abby Morrill. That's gonna be her third. Morrill, the top scorer of the game so far, she's over 20. She picks up her third personal. Finley Chasen across the timing stripe. Has the ball picked by Vachon. Here comes Cony again in transition. She'll load up for three, it's short. Takatsu has the rebound. Katsu for Giro. Takes it inside the arch, now back out. Up top to Katsu again. Katsu in the paint for Chasen. Off balance shot, no. Offensive rebound is through on the putback from Giro. And Cony's got it to 7. Morrill, 3 in transition, short. Fight for the rebound, Clark, yes. Clark grabs the rebound, chucks it up, and gets it to fall with a chef's kiss. Giro to Katsu. Guarded by Morrill. Katsu, and a timeout called by Brittany Giro. And Gardiner will have a chance to talk it over. Smart timeout there, as it was close to a 5-second violation. 60-second timeout, we'll take it as well. We're back on the other side of the break on Munzing Media.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Caps's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning...
It's awesome.
I'm not going to have this weight of debt hanging over my shoulder.
It's so nice to be able to not have to worry about that burden. So yeah, set you up for success.
Back live inside the John A. Bergoli Gymnasium at Gardiner High School. A 9-point lead for Cony. 6:38 to go in the fourth quarter. Ethan Snow, Dick Layton alongside on Munzing Media. Out of the Gardiner timeout. Lydia Giro inbounds to the freshman, Molly Takatsu. Jason nearly has the ball taken away by Vashon, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul called against Cony. That'll be the second team foul called against the Rams in the fourth quarter. Gabby Vashon picks up her first. Long inbound finds Takatsu up top. Go to Carver on the wing, back to Takatsu. Finds Carver, drives through traffic, and she'll head to the free throw line for two. Abby Clark picks up her second foul. Just like that, that's 3 team fouls against Cony in the fourth. Carver sinks the first. Two-for-two trip for Jalen Carter as Ada McCormick going to check into the game along with Emily Brown for Gardiner. Kaya doing. Gonna drive, here's a kick to Vashon. She'll drive, goes underneath Clark, high arching shot, no. And Clark gonna get called with a foul in the rebounding action. That's gonna be 3 on Abby Clark. And the next foul against Cony is gonna send Gardiner to the free throw line. 4th team foul of the quarter, we're not even 2 minutes into it. Here's Giro across the timing stripe. Giro gonna drive, can't get the shot to fall. Had a really good look as well. 7-point game. Vic Thorne from the top of the key, drives, has the ball stolen away. Here's Brown in transition. Giro in the corner, a lot of contact along the baseline, and she couldn't tiptoe the baseline. It'll be a turnover. 5:42 to go in the fourth quarter. Cony has led the whole half. Got a 1-point lead at the start of the half. Here's Morrill, drives and puts it in for 2, and she continues her big night. Big bucket from Abby Morrill. It's a 9-point game. She's up to 24 in the night. Brown tried to find Carver. Ball was tipped and stolen away. Kaya Doohan in transition. She's gonna drive, gets hit on her way up, and Doohan gonna head to the line for free throws. Ada McCormick gonna pick up her 3rd foul. Just the first team foul of the quarter against Gardiner. And 2 shots for Doohan. She sinks the first. Lily Staples checks into the game for Gardiner. Two-for-two trip for Doohan, and it's back to 11 for Cony. Lydia Giro drives into the paint. Here's a kick out. McCormick drives, lost the handle of the basketball. And another turnover. Gives it back to Cony. 5:05 to go. Inbound to Doohan. Vic Thorne. To Doohan. Hands it off Vashon. Vashon gonna drive, and she traveled. Big possession coming for Gardiner. Down by 11, almost halfway gone in the fourth quarter. Lydia Giro. Bounce pass up top for Staples. And we'll have a tie-up. Possession arrow gives the basketball back to Cony. Abby Morrill across the time stripe with the basketball, and Morrill gonna drive, puts it up, baseline, yes. Abby Morrill up to 26. And Cony has their biggest lead of the night once again. It's up to 13, 56-43. Brown, step back, three to answer, no. Offensive rebound, McCormick gets it back out to Staples. Giro, she'll load up for three from the wing, no. Another offensive rebound for Gardner, and the ball stolen away by Dewan. Dewan gonna drive, looked to dump it off to Fickthorne, it's tracked down by Vachon. Tried to get to a cutting Clark, and it's off the back of the head of Staples. Here comes Gardner again. Giro drives, and we have a foul called against Cony. And Gardner will be shooting free throws from here on out.
Personal foul number 12, Abby Clark.
Giro will head to the line. Clark picks up her fourth foul. Giro sinks the first. Subs into the game for Cony. Chloe Price in, along with Rylan Miller. One more shot coming for Giro. In and out it goes. And we have a foul in the rebounding action that goes against Gardner.
Personal foul number 23, Lily Staples. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Lily Staples picks up her third. Cony with a 12-point lead, 3:40 to go. Miller hands off for Dewan. Back to Rylan Miller on the wing. Dewan three in the corner is short. Morrill tracks down the long rebound. They go underneath Fickthorne, trying to needle her way through the defense. Kicked out to Price, and a timeout called by Coach Dennett. And Cony will talk things over with 3:21 to go in quarter number 4, holding on to a 12-point lead. Trying to pick up win number 15 of the regular season. Again, alongside Dick Layton, I'm Ethan Snow. 60-second timeout. Cony will likely talk things over, trying to bring in the...
Gardner boys are up by 3 with 20 seconds left.
This announced over the loudspeaker. Gardner up on Cony in the boys game up in Augusta. 3-point lead with just 20 seconds left up at Cony High School.
First game they had down there was 71-70, Cony.
71-70.
Yeah.
Gardner breaks the huddle. It'll be Cony basketball on the near sideline. Kaya Dewan will inbound. Morrill will get hand checked. That'll be the third team foul against Gardner.
Personal foul number 22, Emily Brown.
Emily Brown picks up her fourth.
13 foul.
Dewan gets it into Chloe Price. Now Price could have drive, has an open look, and we have a foul called. And Chloe Price is headed to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be the fourth team foul against Gardner. Lily Staples, her fourth foul. So all fouls from here on out against Gardner will send Cony to the line to shoot free throws. First shot, Price, is pure. One more shot coming for the Cony freshman. Price 2 for 2 from the line. And a 14-point lead for Cony. Lydia Giro has the ball stolen away by Price. Price, Giro gonna take it right back from her. Giro drives off the glass and in. And we have a whistle. Stepped on the line, that's a turnover, and it gives the ball to Gardner. Gabby Vachon going to check back into the game for Cony. Chance for a 4-point possession or more for Gardiner. They've cut the lead to 12. Here's a 3-ball from the corner. Missed everything. And a whistle. Out of bounds. Last touch by Gardiner. And it will be Cony basketball. 2:46 to go in quarter number 4. Morrill brings it across the line. Rylan Miller to Dewan. Kaya Dewan closely guarded by Brown, and a timeout called by Cony. With 2.5 to play in quarter number 4. And Coach John Dennett will get a chance to talk things over. And from all of us here at Munsing Media, we want to thank all of you for a great season of basketball here at Gardiner High School. Of course, the tournament games get contracted out, so tonight's coverage will wrap up our regular season coverage on Munsing Media of high school basketball here at Gardiner. So thank you for your support all season long on behalf of everyone. Out of the timeout, Gardiner will break the huddle first. 5 team fouls for Cony, 4 team fouls for Gardiner, so all fouls from here on out will result in foul shots. Cony trying to close this one out for their 15th win of the season. They'll be the 2 seed in Class A North, as they'll turn their attention to their regional title defense at the Augusta Civic Center. Dewan will inbound to Morrill, who's had one heck of a night. 26 points for the senior. Morgan Fickthorne to Vachon, guarded closely by Takatsu. Here's Dewan as Cony, content, just try to run off as much time as they can. Here's Miller, and she gets bumped. And Miller will head to the line for free throws, as that'll be team foul number 5 against Gardiner.
Personal foul number 20, Lydia Giro. Second personal foul.
Lydia Giro picks up her second foul.
Rylan Miller at the line, shooting 2.
The freshman Rylan Miller. Will be at the free throw line. Miller, first shot, sinks it. 59-46 with 2:06 to go in the 4th. Second shot is down. And the lead back to 14 for Cony. Here's Giro. Drives into the lane, puts it up off balance and off the glass and in. Morrill to Vachon in the front court again for Cony. Minute 45 to go. Fickthorne to Dewan. Vachon nearly lost the handle of the basketball. Goes high post to Dewan. Cony trying to kill some time here. No shot clock in Maine High School basketball. They can do that. Vachon lost the handle. They say it was tipped. She can bring it back into the front court. Dewan back to Vachon. Vachon wide open. Rylan Miller. This time she'll drive and gets fouled. And Rylan Miller headed right back to the courtesy stripe. Had a 2-for-2 trip just a few seconds ago. That'll be the third against Lydia Giro. Miller now 3 for 3 from the line. Another 2-for-2 trip from Miller. Minute 9 to go in the 4th. Giro to Brown. She'll look to drive. She gets fouled. They'll give her the continuation and one for Emily Brown. Let's take a look at this beautiful play. The city give it to Brown on the wing.
Personal foul number 10, Kaya Dewan.
Tries to drive right through. Dewan reaches in. Off the glass and in for two, and Brown can complete the three-point play, which would cut the lead to 11. She's got it. 1 minute to go. Miller, Vachon, wide open layup. She's got it. Here comes Gardiner quickly down the floor again. That ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Gardiner. Coach telling his players, do not foul. Here's a kick out, three ball from the wing, splash. Just like that, the lead is up to 10, or excuse me, cut to 10. Miller has an open look, she'll take it to the rack for two. Takatsu, Brown, she'll try a wing three, splash again. Gardiner hitting some big shots here in the final seconds. Fortunately, it's going to be too little too late for the Tigers. Morrill, Vachon, out to Doohan again. Doohan gonna take it right to the rack, lays it in for two at the horn, and that'll do it. As the Cony Rams pick up win number 15 of the season with an 11-point win over Gardiner. 68-57 is the final. 15-3 stands Cony, and Gardiner will go into the tournament with a 9-9 record. Their three-game winning streak comes to an end, but they will once again turn their attention to the tournament as well here on the final night of the regular season. We'll step aside, take a time out, and we'll wrap things up on the other side of the break on Munzing Media.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
At Randolph Hardware, our game plan is simple. We offer way more than just hardware. We have a huge selection of paint, plumbing, electrical, and gardening supplies to help you complete simple projects to major home renovations. We also offer a rental center, factory authorized power equipment repair, and the best tool selection around. So stop in today and let the Randolph Hardware team help make your project a winner.
Coaches and athletes know that teamwork is the key to success. At the Gosline Insurance Group, our team is comprised of knowledgeable, enthusiastic, and dedicated agency personnel who are committed to keeping our clients informed and protected. Featuring 9 agencies throughout the area, the Gosline Insurance Group is the largest locally owned independent agency group in Central Maine. As a trusted choice agent, we are dedicated to you and are committed to treating you as a person and not as a policy. This commitment means we will work for you and not the insurance company. So call us today and let our team put you on the path to success.
Is your annuity keeping up with your goals? The financial landscape is constantly evolving, and new annuity options are designed to offer more benefits, better flexibility, and improved growth potential. Upgrading your annuity can help you take advantage of these opportunities and make your money work harder for you. Whether you're looking for higher income, newer, better terms, or added features, now is the time to explore what's possible. Call today to discover how we can help you unlock the full potential of your investment.
Jeff Harder here, partner of CBU Advantage. Listen, Medicare can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. Whether you're new to Medicare or exploring your options during open enrollment, our team at CBU Advantage is here to help make it simple. We'll help you compare plans, understand your benefits, and find the coverage that fits your needs and your budget. Don't let the confusion or stress hold you back. We're going to simplify the entire process for you. We're just a phone call away. Call us today or click the link below to book an appointment with a licensed agent to discuss your options. Talk to you all soon.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2022 to 2025. Set your goals and find your path at CMCC. Let's build a future together.
At Randolph Hardware, our game plan is...
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
Back live from the John A. Brigoli Gymnasium here at Gardiner High School as we welcome you into the Dick Layton postgame show sponsored by Gardiner All Sports Boosters. The Cony Rams pick up win number 15 on the season as they win at 68-57 over Gardiner. And Dick, would you like to run down the final numbers for us if you got them ready?
Yeah, Cony goes to 15-3. Gardiner ends at 9-9. Cony was led by Abby Moore. She had 26 points, and her partner, Morgan Fitchhorn, had 17. 8 for Gabby Vashon, 6 for the freshman Ryan Miller, all in the fourth quarter. 4 foul shots in the basket. 2 for Abby Clark, a couple for Chloe Price, and 7 for Kyler Doohan. They had 18 turnovers, 24 rebounds. Nobody fouled out. There were a few with 4, but nobody fouled out of the game. We'll go to Gardiner next. Whoops. Yeah, here we go. Lydia Gira she'll get the pizza award from Kepsis Pizza. She had 22 points. 14 for downtown Emily Brown. 4 for Avada Catchings, 3 for Lily Staples. 2 for Joanne Carver. And 2 for Michaela Cleary, 11 for the freshman Molly Takatsu for that 57 points. 57. So Cony had a short lead, only a couple points, and 1 point at the end of the half. Had a good third and fourth quarter to beat Gardiner in a 68-57 game.
There you have it, folks. Your final numbers from tonight's contest. Lydia Giro, her 22 points, going to earn her tonight's Player of the Game award presented by Caps's Pizza. She'll get a free 10-inch one-topping pizza from Caps's Pizza in Farmingdale. Once again, your final score, 68-57. Cony, win number 15 of the year. They'll be the 2 seed entering the Class A North tournament, which starts next weekend. Gardiner will be the 5 seed as they finish 9-9. That'll just about wrap things up for us here from Gardiner Area High School. Big thanks to our entire behind-the-scenes crew here tonight. Bill Hasty behind the camera, Owen Munzing running the scoreboard on your screen, Chris Wheeler on production. Dick Layton had the stats and the color tonight. I'm Ethan Snow, signing off for one final time. 68-57, your final score. Thank you to all for joining us this season. Hope to see you back again real soon here on Munzing Media. I'm Ethan Snow signing off. Wish you a very good night from Gardiner.